Alright, so we've made it to the Amp Lab, exclusive audio, business hours. Let's go in and say hi. Alright, YouTube, give you a little update here. Haven't made a system update in a while because unfortunately one of my SCV7500s has died. I'm going to flip it over here. I already took the back off. You can see it is what I believe the power supply side has taken it kind of hard here. I think I had some moisture get in there from the Jeep, but yeah, she's a little toasty. So taking a trip up to the Amp Lab, yes, and it stinks quite a bit. So I'm gonna head up to the Amp Lab up in Maine today to drop this off to get it repaired. So I figured I'd take you guys along with me. Belt for safety. Go. My passenger for the day. See, this one back here is looking kind of lonely without his partner. I had him stacked, but we'll be back up and running soon. All right, so it's like a 3.5 hour ride from my house to the Amp Lab. So yeah, I guess we'll get this journey started here, and maybe I'll stop and check in along the way. All right, for those of you who are unfamiliar with the Jeep, myself or my channel, figure I'd give you a little back history on the Jeep. I started out with two Rockford powered DBC15s in a sealed box on an 800A2. And I thought I was pretty loud. I went to my first bass comp and I did a 137.3 on the meter. You know, I took first that day in my class, but I wasn't loud enough for me. So I wanted to get louder after seeing all the other loud guys. So I went home, ported the box, external ports, added a second 800A2. I'm sure you've seen that build. That particular box manifestation on EXO's channel with the sealed versus ported video that he did. You know, if you do watch that video, yes, the car was a mess that day. Yes, I have kids. Yes, they went to McDonald's before the comp. Okay, I wasn't expecting to have a video, so my Jeep was kind of messy. Anyways, I gained 7 dBs from my first comp to my second comp, and it only progressed from there. Eventually I swapped out the two 800s for two power 1100s. So I was running the two 1100A2, one per sub. You know, that particular box ended up topping out, I believe it was a 147.9. In testing, I've hit 48 with that box, but then I retired that box. We built a new box. I swapped out for Sundown SCV7500D. I was able to wire down the Rockfords to 1 ohm each. And I was able to actually hit over a 150 with that setup. I did a 150.4 at finals and rookie class, and you know, that's the North American Decibel League rookie record score up to this date. So that was pretty cool. I gained a little bit after that, but then I retired that box. I ended up swapping it out for the current setup I have now. And we just stopped, topped off. Fuel, it's $2.09 a gallon here. I don't know where it is where you are, but back on the road here. So after playing around with the old school Rockford setup and then swapping over to the ZV315s, I picked up a pair of ZV318s, and you know, I got a box from Ethan at the Amp Lab It's an external ported box, and you know, things, like I said, it's pretty nasty. And I picked up a couple SCV7500s, and yeah, first time on the meter with that setup. I did like a 55, somewhere around there. It was like a 55, and just try to find different ways to gain. I added the deadener in the Jeep, and then some spray foam in a couple places, and you know, was able to gain some deeps that way. Like I said, you know, last comp was a 57.6. You know, and currently right now on the 1 amp, I'm able to do the 56.7. So, you know, hopefully get the amp repaired here from the amp lab, and get everything back up and running. It would be nice to be able to try to find a few more tenths, hit that 58. I got a new box that, you know, my friend Jason and I had constructed at his place before NADVL finals. Preliminary testing didn't get me where I wanted to be, you know, numbers wise. I couldn't get the peak situated, and I didn't have time to keep playing with the ports to, you know, adjust the tuning before finals, because it was kind of like a last minute thing. But, you know, hopefully this season here, get a chance to throw that other box back in here, play around with the tuning, and you know, see where it goes from there. You know, eventually I'll probably end up walling the Jeep off. It seems like a natural, you know, progression to, you know, to keep getting louder. You know, maybe add more power, if you can believe that. You know, I'll probably have to eventually, you know, swap the subs out. I'm not sure how far I can push these ZV3s, but we're gonna push them until I stop gaining. That's for sure. But, you know, anyways, yeah. Check back. All right, so about an hour into the journey here. I pop back on here for a second. All right, so, you know, you guys humor me. You know, down in the comments, let me know, like, what's the worst amp malfunction you guys have ever experienced? Any of you guys ever set an amp on fire, or, you know, have something really devastating happen? Like, what kind of amps have you guys blown up? You know, let me know. Like, what's the most expensive amp that you guys have blown up? You know, yeah. Just gonna say, probably about 90 minutes or so into the journey here, and running the heat in the Jeep because it's cold out. It just really, you know, makes my co-pilot over here smell so wonderful. It's just wafting like toasted MOSFETs, stinking up the whole Jeep. Just really, I don't know if that's a smell I can get used to. I mean, you know, burnt voice coils on a sub, that's something else too. You know, after finals, I was demoing, and I was, you know, twisting the knob pretty hard and giving a demo, and the Jeep, you know, stunk for a couple days of you know, hot voice coils. I gave them a hot lunch that day, and you know, I mean, you know, they survived. I mean, those subs, you know, I mean, they just keep trucking. But you know, you get that Sundown stench. My God, you know, ugh, it's crazy. So we made it to Maine, right here. So here we go. 95 north. Alright, well, now I'm deep into Maine here on 95 north. I'm going to travel on 95 north until exit 133. It's about 70 miles or so before I get off. But we're getting there. We're getting there. I still got stinky britches beside me over here, stinking up the Jeep. long ride, but it's alright. Amp Lab's worth it. Alright, I gotta stop, take a break here. Service Plaza, Gardner. Stretch my legs. It's a cool little rest area. Got a full-size moose over there. So, take a break right here for a second. Neat little rest area here. I got a Burger King, a Starbucks, Hershey's. I got a general store over there. I packed my own lunch, so I won't be eating any of that. But we're only about a half hour from the Amp Lab, so that'll probably be the next check-in. Well, we're gonna have a slight delay here at this rest area. I'll be hanging out here for a little while. After I was done eating, I went back out to the Jeep, and then I realized that I locked my keys in the Jeep, so I'm now waiting for lockout roadside service to come and unlock the Jeep. So, after a slight delay, we are back on course for the Amp Lab. The lockout guys declined to allow me to record. At least they were here quick and got the Jeep open, so that's good. Yeah. So, back on 95 north.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto the ramp to I-95 north.
Alright, next check-in. And here's our exit right here. Fairfield 133, home of the Amp Lab. Get off the center state here. Here we are, exclusive audio, home of the Amp Lab. There we go. Over here and check things out. Right, so we've made it to the Amp Lab, exclusive audio, business hours. Let's go in and say hi, see what's going on up in here.
Hey, how's it going? Oh, hey, welcome.
How's it going?
Good.
Good to see you, good to see you.
Good to see you.
It's the new location, huh?
Yes.
It's nice. Looks great, looks great. There's goodies over here.
How we doing? Good. Hey, how you doing? That's a story. Hey, Alejandro out there. Yeah, how you doing? Good, good. How you been? Good, how are you? Good.
Yeah, check in the back. This is the place to be if you're looking for audio accessories, or if you got to go to the bathroom.
A little kitchen.
Right?
Mini kitchen.
Yeah, this place is nice. It's awesome. This is back here where the magic happens.
Yeah, sort of. Where the vehicles go.
Now you guys are doing all custom installs and stuff now too, right? With the new bay?
Yeah, remote starters, installs.
Nice, nice.
Bars.
I'll probably I'll snag a couple photos, throw them in the video here, so you guys can see what kind of work goes on here. You know, if you're looking for professional installs, this is the place to be. Awesome.
Got some random stuff over here. I got some orders that are waiting to get paid and sent out.
Nice, nice.
Some subs that will eventually be put to use.
Now, how long have you guys been at this new location?
We've been like open here kind of since October.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, this is my first time at the new location, and it is sweet. Awesome.
We'll actually get this thing fixed up. We're gonna build a base on the bottom to show off subwoofers and stuff.
Nice, nice. What's going on?
You pulling something in here?
Yeah, you want to open the door when I back in? That came off.
All right, while you're pulling that out, I'm going to run out and grab my amp out of the Jeep.
Yeah.
Bring that in. Awesome. We're going to pull the Jeep right in. Do some work on the Jeep while I'm here. Nice, nice. Sweet. Yes, sir. I will check back in a few. Back from the Amp Lab here. You can see I just got the 1 amp for now. Just the one SCV7500, the 2 Sundown SCV318s, 8 cubic feet, 8-inch big ass ports, tuned to about 35 at that length. Where I only got the 1 amp, I decided to wire down to quarter ohm here. Should rest back down. I know the wind's kind of blowing out here, but yeah, 0.3, so 0.4 is 0.25, it's about a quarter ohm. That's what they should be wired down to. As the cones move, you get rise from the wind. So, but it's definitely wired to quarter ohm. My sister-in-law came up from Mass here today, so I figured she hasn't heard this yet, so I'll give her a demo and let you guys see. Maybe I'll give my wife a hair trick at the same time. We'll see how it goes. So got my sister-in-law up in the ride here. She's gonna get a demo. This is probably the loudest thing that she's ever heard. So and then I'll see if I can't get my wife over here and give her a hair trick afterwards too.
I don't see how you can hate from outside of the club. You can't even get in.
DJ Slow and Throw.
What'd you think of that, Joe?
Huh? My teeth were chattering.
Let's see if I can get my wife over here. All right, hon, come here.
Bitching about my friends.
Thanks, dear. Yeah. Sundown SCV7500 quarter ohm. I forgot plays music just fine. That this Team Cactus 5K came back from the journey. Straight from the amp lab. It's going in my daughter's rig here. We're going to be replacing the two Rockford 1100 A2 amps with the Team Cactus 5K. And see if she can't get a little louder. She runs two ZV3 15s. Those are dual 2 ohm. So these are wired down to 1 ohm each when she's on the meter at the comps. And then they get wired back up to 4 ohms each for daily. But hopefully this I know the Team Cactus will be louder as far as daily bumping for her, but I'm not so sure if it's going to be louder on the meter. Well, I guess we'll have to see. These put out a ton of juice at 1 ohm each, but I'll let you know. Right now, she's topping out at a 149.96 on tones on the meter sealed, and last year at finals she did a 149.6 on music. As rookie rules, she wasn't allowed to play tones for NADBL, but we'll go ahead and get that installed. Check my channel, see the install video and the results.